My wife and I struggled through infertility for years and years and years. The monthly doctor appointments that you walk away disappointed to watch your wife struggle, to be a part of the struggle of putting all this money and effort and into having kids and to be disappointed. We used to fight all the time about talking about infertility all the time. So we started going to counseling over infertility. One of the things we learned in the infertility journey is that we needed to be there for each other, and that we both had our insecurities and our hurts and our fears, and those popped up at different times. And so just being supportive to one another through this journey made us closer. I feel like some people understand because they've walked through that road themselves, but there's also, a lot of people suffering in silence and don't know what to say or how to help. And I think it's difficult to learn about friends and family who are pregnant when you are suffering miscarriages. I mean, that cuts to the core. It hurts to the deep because that's one of your biggest dreams, and they're getting exactly what you want, and you're left with emptiness. I struggle with the concept of adoption and the unknowns. I'm not really sure what embryo adoption was. It's just a foreign concept to me. And then just what genetically will our kid be, and smart, pretty, wrestling with those superficial issues. Well, I have to speak on that on the other side. Like, my kids are so much better genetically than I am. I mean, this dude's quick, One of the great things about NRFA is it makes embryo adoption affordable. And versus spending $15,000, $25,000 on a chance at going to Vegas and rolling the dice, it's a lot more affordable in that you're matching through a service that's just a small monthly fee. Reconciling the medical issue is that if we were comfortable with the IVF process and then going through pregnancy and delivery, this is essentially the same thing. It's just using different genetic material. And through education, I became aware of that. I was able to confidently move forward. I think my concerns around genetics are going to be very similar to the things that normal couples go through, in that, is he going to be tall or short, or is he going to go through some pre-birth defect or all that. That's the similar concerns that everybody else has, and that's just part of having a kid. I think one of the great misfortunes about infertility, especially for males, is just kicking the can down the road and pretending like something's going to change in the future and not talking through it. And I think that's one of the things I would encourage guys, is to talk through it and figure out the options and how you and your family can move forward together to build your family. One of the things that we learned through our infertility journey was that no man is left behind. We didn't move forward until everybody was comfortable, and oftentimes that was me. I wasn't as far ahead in the journey and the process as my wife, and so gratefully she took the time and had patience with me to learn to get comfortable with a concept that I was not okay with. And the same for her, is that there were times where I was ready to move and maybe she wasn't, and to pursue a different path. And so I would encourage you as a couple to stay together, to talk through things, and to both be on the same page before making the next step. Future dads, I encourage you today just to jump online and connect with NRFA.org, and hopefully one day through this process you'll be a dad like me.